Imagine a city where every step takes you through nearly 9,000 years of human history. Today, Mersin is a bustling modern Mediterranean port in southern Turkey, with around 1 million inhabitants. But the entire province is a vast open-air archaeological treasure of ancient Cilicia. Here, Neolithic farmers, Hittites, Greeks, Romans, Armenians and Byzantines left their marks one upon the other. We'll travel from the earliest fortifications built over 6,500 years ago to the legendary meeting of Mark Antony and Cleopatra. Welcome to Mersin, a place where history truly lies beneath your feet. Our first stop is right inside modern Mersin, in the Toroslar district, the modest-looking hill called Yumuktepe. Excavations began here in 1937 by John Garstang and continue today under Italian teams led by Isabella Caneva. They have uncovered up to 33 cultural layers. Settlement started around 7,000 to 6,300 BC in the early Neolithic period. People migrated from the Fertile Crescent, bringing seeds of wheat, barley and lentils. Thousands of years ago, the hills stood directly on the coast. Over time, alluvial deposits from the Muftu stream pushed the shoreline back by about 3 kilometers. The community grew. They built terraced houses, massive clay storage silos for grain, and early fortifications. The 5th millennium BC, Chalcolithic period, is especially significant, showing strong influence from the Ubaid culture of Mesopotamia. Archaeologists found a citadel, terraced residential quarters, and clear signs of social hierarchy. Around 4,500 BC, one of the earliest defensive walls in the region was constructed here. Copper metallurgy began, and residents traded obsidian from central Anatolia while producing fine pottery, bone tools, and stone jewelry. The site was inhabited almost continuously through the Bronze Age, Iron Age, Hittite period, Hittite skulls were found, and into medieval times. Activity only declined in the Roman era, when people preferred luxurious coastal villas. Today, the mound rises 23 meters due to accumulated layers. Plans are underway to create an archaeopark, so visitors can walk through different eras of history. Just 10 to 12 kilometers west lies the ancient port of Soli, later renamed Pompeiopolis. Greek colonists from the island of Rhodes founded the city around 700 to 600 BC. It quickly became an important trading hub, linking Anatolia, Cyprus, and the eastern Mediterranean. They minted their own coins and developed local crafts. In the 1st century BC, Cilicia turned into a notorious pirate republic. Pirates terrorized shipping lanes, captured Roman citizens, and even threatened Rome's grain supply. In 67 to 68 BC, the Roman general Gnaeus Pompeius Magnus, Pompey the Great, launched a massive campaign and crushed the pirates. He pardoned many of them and resettled them in Soli. In honor of his victory, the city was renamed Pompeiopolis, City of Pompey. The most striking remains today are the colonnaded street that once ran 450 meters from the northern gate to the harbor. It was about 14.5 meters wide and originally lined with around 200 columns. Today, 41 columns still stand, 33 of them retaining their beautiful Corinthian capitals. On the southern side, extra bases once supported statues of Roman emperors and local dignitaries. Nearby, you can see traces of the harbour moles, theatre, baths, aqueduct, and necropolis. A powerful earthquake in 525 AD severely damaged the city, and it never fully recovered. Excavations continue, revealing Hellenistic and Roman artifacts, and an archaeopark is being developed. Only 30 to 40 minutes away lies Tarsus, one of the oldest continuously inhabited cities in the world, with over 6,000 years of history. In Roman times, Tarsus served as the capital of the province of Cilicia. It was a wealthy, cosmopolitan center, famous for its schools of philosophy and rhetoric, which rivaled those of Athens and Alexandria. The city possessed a huge library of up to 200,000 volumes and enjoyed special privileges, including Roman citizenship for its inhabitants. The most famous moment came in 41 BC. Here, the Roman triumvir Mark Antony met the Egyptian queen Cleopatra. She sailed up the river Cydnus on a magnificent barge decorated like the throne of Aphrodite. Antony was captivated. They held lavish banquets and began planning their alliance, a romance that would change the course of history. Tarsus is also the birthplace of the Apostle Paul, originally Saul of Tarsus. He proudly declared, "I am a citizen of no ordinary city," referring to Tarsus. Here, he received his Greek education before embarking on missionary journeys that shaped Christianity. You can still visit the so-called Gate of Cleopatra, St. Paul's Church, built in the 19th century on the traditional site of his birth, Paul's Well, and numerous Roman and Byzantine remains. Cilicia remained important long after the fall of Rome. Following the Byzantine period, the Kingdom of Cilician Armenia, 1198 to 1375, emerged here. Armenians fleeing Seljuk invasions established their last independent medieval Armenian state, with capitals first in Tarsus and later in Sis. The kingdom traded actively with Genoa and Venice, allied with the Crusaders, and maintained a strong fleet until it fell to the Mamluks in 1375. One of the most romantic and picturesque sites is Kizkalesi, the Maidens Castle. Built in the 12th century, likely by the Byzantines, and later strengthened by the Armenians and Knights Hospitaller, it stands on a tiny islet about 200 meters offshore, opposite the mainland fortress of Koricus. According to legend, a king learned from a fortune teller that his beautiful daughter would die from a snake bite. To protect her, he built the castle on an island where snakes supposedly could not reach, and sent her there with servants. But one day, she craved grapes. A basket brought from the mainland hid a snake, and the prophecy came true. In reality, the castle formed part of the coastal defense system. Modern Mersin itself is relatively young. It grew in the 19th century as a port for exporting cotton from the fertile Chukurova plain. Yet the whole province is a layered cake of civilizations, from the Neolithic to the Ottoman era. Unlike crowded destinations like Istanbul or Cappadocia, Mersin offers peace, warm seas, pine-scented air, and an authentic sense of deep history. If you're looking for places where you can truly touch antiquity without the crowds, come to Mersin. Walk among the columns of Pompeiopolis at sunset, climb Yumuktepe, stand by the river in Tarsus, and listen as history whispers across the centuries. Cilicia is waiting for those who know how to listen.